Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Everton career mode. I think it's fair to say the last episode was very much disappointing. Obviously, we didn't return home with the Carabao Cup trophy. We did lose to, I'd say, a dominant Manchester United team, but also we got done over by EA, as usual. But today we set our sight on the bigger competition. We've got the round of 16 second leg of the Champions League coming up against Real Madrid. The first leg was a little bit of a walkover, so moving on to this one, I'm a bit more relaxed as I probably should be. But then I've also just realised sliders are a thing now, and it's very much a losable game. And I mean, when I said it was a walkover, I don't know why. For some reason, I actually thought we won something like 4-0, 5-0. We did win 3-1, and I'm pretty sure I remember now we did go 3-0 up, and we simulated, and they got one goal back to make it a little bit more interesting. So when I said it's a very much a losable game, it very much is. But before we actually do get to that second leg, we have got two warm-up games. I emphasise the warm-up because, I mean, they're very much difficult opponents. Obviously, we've got Wolves coming up. We all know what they've done to us in the past. So we've got them at home in the round of 16 of the FA Cup, I believe. And then we've got Arsenal away in the Premier League. I wish I had somewhat more of easy opponents coming up, but yeah, I'm just make it even more difficult for myself. So straight on into the round of 16 of the FA Cup. There's a lot of round of 16s in today's episode, but we are against Wolves. Like I've said, this would look like an easy matchup, but with the history that these two clubs have had in our series, I very much don't want to underestimate them. But I have had to switch up the team. That's not because I'm underestimating them. That's because I have a lot of tired players, and my main focus is the Champions League. So I'm risking as many players as I can. Anthony Gordon coming back in for injured Kierxn. Luckily, he's only out for 6 to 7 days, I think it were, or even less than that. Pedro's coming in to make a name for himself. It's been hard for him to get in a game time over an informed Martial, and McNeil starting to come on. So like I said, it's a very much rotated. It's more an attacking rotated team. But yeah, highlights it is defensive and attacking. Let's go into the quarterfinal. First opportunity falls to Wolves. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how these sliders are actually going to cope within highlights. I've not played highlights yet. So it could be actual mayhem, or, I mean, we actually might play well. But first off, Neves controlling the ball well. Wang Yi-chan. Come on, get a tackle in. It's escape past Trippier. Lovely turn by Wang Yi-chan. Crosses it in. Well in James Tarkowski, but he's not been able to get rid of it. Continue. I've given away a penalty. I went to clear the ball and I've given away a penalty. This is not a great start to the game, but Jordan Pickford knows how to save him, and he continues to do so. What a goalkeeper. That's my goalkeeper. Come on, Eze. He's had a bit of time to actually get in this squad. It's been hard to get over James Maddison, and it will be when we've not had Maddison. But Eze, he's played well when we've needed him to. Great pass. McNeil. We'll play the 1-2 if we can. We've not been able to play it, but João Pedro, can he keep hold of it? Phillips, keep hold of it. Come on, recycle it. Gordon. Without game face, which is, it hurts me. I might start a new series just for his game face. Great pass. Onana, play it into the middle. Eze. That is an incredible save. One thing I've noticed with these sliders, goalkeepers are just unbelievable. More in particular, the opposition goalkeepers. I mean, David De Gea in the last one. And now Wolves as goalkeeper. We'll get Luca Digne on this. Left-footed. Try and get it into James Tarkowski's head. It's gone João Pedro's. He's not been able to win it. Come on. Free kick for Wolves. Defend this. 82nd minute. We're going to have to go to a second leg here, aren't we? We can't really afford to. I mean, our players are knackered as it is. We can't really afford to go to another one. Guardiola, win that, okay. McNeil, unbelievable leap. Let us counter-attack. It's not let us. We've got one last opportunity. 89th minute. Do we go for the strike? We've not got Maddison on. Do we, or do we just lay it off to Gordon? I don't know what to do. I'll lay it off to Gordon, see what happens. Lays it off. Gordon, great touch. Rolls away from the opposition. Crosses it in. Let us have the corner, please. Free kick for Everton. Oh, it's extra time. Oh, it's round of 16. What am I on about? I'm an idiot. Come on. I thought we just had one last opportunity, and then next thing you know, I'm looking at it, and we're shooting the other end. Phillips. Great touch. Ah, that's a great tackle. Really wasting these opportunities. Everton counter-attack. Come on. I don't want to go penalties because anything can happen on penalties. I'm awful at scoring them. I'm somewhat decent at saving them. But you have to score to win it. Cheers, Jeff. Oh, Gordon. Oh, keep hold of the ball, lad. It's going to go to penalties unless Wolves did get a sneaky goal in there. Did they? Okay, it is penalties. Right. I've got to score him. I've got it. Richarlison, first one. He's not had the best penalties whilst he was at Everton. And yet again, another one. Goalkeeper saved it. Ah, it's a great strike. This is not going as I wanted so far. Eze, I'll go same side, see if goalkeeper goes opposite side. He has done. Great penalty. Come on. Wangi Chan, Jordan Pickford, do we go same way as the went? Nope. Great save, we're level now. Anthony Gordon, I'm going to hit it straight down middle. Straight down middle, goalkeeper, no chance. Dives the opposite way, well, dives to the side. Great days. Come on, Pickford. I'm awful at predicting them, but at the same time, I've saved a lot. I don't know how, because that makes no sense. Guardiola. Great penalty. Oh, goalkeeper saved it. That was going top bins. Mateus Nunes was meant to sign for Everton. Jordan Pickford stops it. McNeil. I'll go that side again. Hopefully goalkeeper goes opposite side. Goalkeeper goes the same way. We have to save this. Sang Bin. I think that's how you say it. Sang Bin strikes. Pickford, what a save. Get in. Phillips, do we go same way? No, I'll go opposite way. Phillips, please score this. Please. What a penalty. Come on, Jordan Pickford. You have been phenomenal. I can't praise you enough. Sally Meckers. I think that's how you say it. Oh, he scored it. This is a lot more tense than I thought it would be. James Tarkowski. How's your bottle? The circle going really fast then, but I've smashed it. And we've smashed it into the back of the net. Jordan Pickford, please. Come on. Johnny. Jordan Pickford. Oh, he's got his match me down the middle. Well, this is going along. Pickford. Pickford. Okay. I'll tell you what, I've smashed that timing because Jordan Pickford put it top bins. And Jose Sal saved it. Etanori. Well, we are out of the FA Cup. I've tried my hardest. I had possibly the best penalty shootout in terms of saves ever. And we're out because we couldn't score. Very much disappointing. Now being knocked out of the losing the Carabao Cup final, getting knocked out the FA Cup. That's us out of both English competitions. And I don't see us winning anything. I mean, the Champions League, we got off to a great start against Real Madrid in the first leg, but with sliders, everything like that. Against an incredible Real Madrid team, I can see us getting knocked out, if I'm being completely honest. And then the Premier League, it's not impossible, but I don't see Liverpool dropping any more points. So, yeah, it may be a trophyless season. So on to the Premier League then. As much as I say it's impossible and I don't see Liverpool dropping points, you never do know. But we have got to beat the teams in front of us, and this one has not been generous. We have got Arsenal away from home, a very much in-form Arsenal team. They've got Odegaard still in there, Gabriel Jesus, Saka, incredible Matty Cash. It's an incredible Arsenal team. The form they're in real life is unbelievable, and I mean, with the squad they've got, it's pretty much going to transfer onto FIFA. We have got our strongest 11 besides. This time, we've had to rotate our back line besides a fullback, so yeah, it's not going to be fun trying to defend Gabriel Jesus, Odegaard and Saka, but yeah. I'm going to be playing attacking and defensive highlights. Wish me luck. First opportunity somehow, surprisingly, falls to us. Kelvin Phillips and I run off. Got a counter-attacking opportunity. Can Marshall get in behind his defenders? Can Kierxn? I'll play him over the top. He stopped making his run to Zinchenko, but he nearly managed to still get on the end of that. A penalty to Arsenal. Is you trying to rub it in about us getting knocked out on penalties here? Because if so, then I dislike you. I dislike you anyway, but still. Gabriel Jesus, can Jordan Pickford save this one? It's just what he does. It is just what he does. Counter-attacking opportunity to Everton. Come on. Calvin Phillips and I'll run off yet again. This time, stop making your... Well, stop in your runs. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Charleston plays that to Anthony Marshall. Lovely touch, but he just loses it. Arsenal solo run. I mean, I thought that was us then. I'm going to say, where's this come from? Can Trippier catch up to Gabriel Jesus? No, he can't. He just wouldn't let me run. Gabriel Jesus stops running, though. Jordan Pickford, what a save. Incredible save, Jordan Pickford. One-on-one. Probably Gabriel Jesus was the favourite then. And Jordan Pickford, incredible save it again. Keeping us very much in this game. Well, yeah. Gabriel Jesus yet again. Great tackle, James Tarkowski. Can we get another opportunity? We can. Counter-attack, come on. This is one thing I do love about highlights. It's non-stop. But I'll tell you what, these sliders, they were hard before, but these sliders are making it 10 times harder to do anything in highlights. Kevin Charleston can end of that, he can, but Matt Cash is quick to catch up to him. And that is full time. It does finish 0-0. EA didn't sneak a goal in there like they seem to do. I don't know if it's been removed from the recent update, it doesn't happen no more, but I'm still keeping my eyes on it just so I don't celebrate too early. It's a 0-0 draw against Arsenal away from home. It could have been a lot worse. So with us having a winless episode so far, we fall into this game in not great terms. We are 3-1 up still on aggregate, and we are at home, so the advantage is all to us. But with these sliders against that Real Madrid team, it's not going to be fun. It really isn't going to be fun. Benzema plays it through. Vinicius Jr. Oh, I'll tell you what, he is... I don't know what he's done then, but he's absolutely rinsed my midfield. Jordan Pickford has been... I'll tell you what, since the sliders, and even before the sliders, I don't care, he has been phenomenal. Honestly phenomenal. He generally could have lost so many games if it wasn't for him. Kierxn, he's got the pace on all of these. Great run so far by Kierxn. Keep going. Keep going. Marshall, drop off. Actually, I'll finish with Kierxn. Has he been able to finish? We've made it 4-1 in a much comfortable position. I mean, it's still a very much losable game, but it's just a great step into comfortability. Well, it was just an incredible goal. The run from Kierxn was phenomenal. The drop back from Marshall to help Kierxn get the space to shoot was phenomenal. A lot better football here. Plays it over the top. Great ball. Marshall. Unbelievable touch. Great ball. Iwobi. Is he through on goal? I mean, he was through on goal, but he's offside. That bit of play then, if that was onside and goes in the back of that, would have been sensational. There's a lot of incredible parts of football being played here. And I mean, I feel a lot more comfortable than I should be. Iwobi is making a run into the box. Iwobi, can he bring it down? He can. Courtois. This is... The goalkeepers that I've come up against, I mean, obviously Jordan Pickford has been phenomenal. You can't forget that. But, I mean, Courtois and David De Gea in back-to-back episodes. Having said that, we've just scored a corner. Richarlison, it hurts to see. The bloke right there has potentially put us into the quarter-final of the Champions League. Incredible set piece from James Maddison. The leap from Richarlison, as I was praising Courtois. Courtois, I don't know what he was doing then. But it's 5-1 in aggregate. Surely we are through now. Oh, Kierxn, that were a beautiful touch. That were things you love to see. Kierxn's got a lot of space. Really good trying to shut him down, but we'll get past him with pace. Play it through to Maddison. This is great football. Can we get the finish off? And it's just gone over. Maddison probably should be putting that away, but that is incredible defended. I don't know who that was that by. But, I mean, Carlo Ancelotti has been forced to make a change early on because his team's just not getting into this. Osimhen's come on. I mean, he is showing a little bit of realism, and it's just... the way that we're playing, even with these sliders, I love to see this style of football. Didn't Great ball, Richarlison. It's counter-attack. I'll tell you what, if I make it 3-0 against Real Madrid at Goodison Park, that would be incredible. Richarlison, he's got his defenders off pace. Can he finish on his weaker foot? Richarlison does not have a weaker foot. Incredible finish. We are 3-0 up against Real Madrid, and I think it's fair to say we are through to the next round. I feel a lot more safe for saying that now. Incredible finish. The team play in this game, the build-up play has been phenomenal. Defensive as well, amazing, especially James Tarkowski. He has been the pinpoint of our defence. This performance, I hope we carry this on, because if we do, the league still may be on. That's a great ball. Benzema's through, one-on-one. Jordan Pickford, I brought the goalkeeper out, and unfortunately for him, we've been beat this game. It is 3-1. The clean sheet has gone. It's a great finish and a great ball by, I don't know who that is, but I think it was Orsic that played it. Benzema with a great finish. Benzema is very much as clinical as in real life. Just dinks Jordan Pickford. And I'm gutted for him. He deserved the clean sheet, but unfortunately it's not to happen. But he's getting the overall result he does deserve, and the full team deserves. We're going to be through to the quarter-final. And there is a full-time whistle. It is official. We are through to the quarter-final of the Champions League. I couldn't be more happy. I was so scared going into that game. Even with a 3-1 aggregate, just with the sliders and how we've been playing recently, anything could have happened. But we kept our heads. We managed to keep the aggregate. We managed to build on that. Unfortunate for Jordan Pickford, he didn't get the clean sheet he did deserve. Richarlison on form that game. And we are Champions League quarter-finalists. So after that incredible game, I was excited but nervous to see who we got next. But unfortunately, we are going to have to wait for the next episode to see who we get next in the quarter-final of the Champions League, because it's not been drawn yet. But hopefully it's a favourable draw and sets us through to the semi-finals. So this is where I'm going to end today's video. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. Thank you so much for the loyalty you have shown through this series. Even when I've had a couple of days off, you still come back to it in numbers and just smash the episode incredibly well. So thank you so much for that. If you have enjoyed, as always, leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you've got a couple of friends, or if you're in a group chat, link this video. Just share this video as much times as possible. Get it on your Twitter, get it on your Instagram, get it on your Patreon, OnlyFans, I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I'll stop waffling. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.